Okay, so this lesson is just a continuation of simplifying expressions when we have to use the distributive property to distribute a negative in order to drop the parentheses. Because in reality, we just want addition so that we can move our terms around and combine them to simplify the expression. The thing that I'm going to do, and we talked about this yesterday, was multiplying by a 1. And I'm just going to do a quick little example. And let's say that I have 5x plus 3. I have 5x plus 3, and I want to not change this expression at all, but I want to multiply it by 1. So I'm going to stick a 1 right here, and then use the distributive property where I multiply this 1 to both terms inside the parentheses, right? A number next to parentheses just means multiplication. And multiply it to the second term. And the goal is just to get back 5x plus 3. So I'm going to multiply. 1 times 5x is just 5x. Plus 1 times 3 is 3. So just by putting a 1 in front of the parentheses did not change my original expression. I still have 5x plus 3, 5x plus 3. So the very first thing when I start to see parentheses and I know that I'm going to be distributing something because I have this negative right here, I'm going to automatically just put a 1. You're going to see in the next lesson, in lesson 2, that maybe this number is different and there's already a number there. So because there's no number there, I can just put a 1 because the 1 multiplied by 5x plus 13 doesn't change the expression. So now I'm going to start with my steps over here. So I'm going to do my big keep, change, and I'm going to do that in orange. So I'm going to keep this, change, and change. So I'm going to keep 7x plus 9, change the subtraction to addition, and now I have this positive 1, 5x plus 13, make that a negative 1 times 5x plus 13. So now my expression reads 7x plus 9 plus a negative 1 times 5x plus 13. Now I need to check, do I have any small KCC? So I'm looking inside the smaller parentheses. So inside here, do I need to use keep, change? No, because there's addition. Do I need to use keep, change here? No, because I have addition. So there's no more keep, change. I don't need to do a small one. We're done with that step. The next one is to distribute this negative 1. So I'm going to take this negative 1 right here and distribute it to all terms inside the parentheses that it's next to. So I'm going to take this negative 1 and multiply. This is multiplication. So negative 1 times 5x plus distribute it to the other term that's inside the parentheses, negative 1 times 13. Do the multiplication, so I have negative times a positive, so they have different signs. I need a negative answer. 1 times 5x is just 5x, so negative 5x. A negative times a positive is a negative, because they have different signs. So 1 times 13, negative 13. Okay, the distributing is done. We can bring down the rest of our problem. Now I can drop the parentheses and move on to the next step. Now I have addition in between all my terms. I can identify my like terms, put my x's together. I have 7x plus negative 5x. And I have 9 and negative 13. Combine like terms using the adding rule. So I'm going to add the coefficients here, 7 and negative 5. 7 plus negative 5 is 2x, plus 9 plus negative 13 is negative 4. So 2x plus negative 4.